Every few years, the IPL mega auction wipes the slate clean. Franchises are forced to dismantle rosters they've spent seasons perfecting, throwing the league into chaos as they build a championship team from the ground up. Entering the 2026 season, the Royal Challengers Bengaluru were dealing with their own massive internal shifts. They had a brand new head coach to integrate in Andy Flower, and they were handing the captaincy reins over to Rajat Patidar. In the modern IPL, relying entirely on individual star power is a flawed strategy. To survive the long haul, a team needs a structurally balanced, refreshed team dynamic. At the end of the 2026 league stage, RCB stood in first place with 18 points, leading Gujarat and Hyderabad. This position was anchored by a league-highest net run rate of plus 0.783, representing a massive margin of victory. They achieved that statistical lead by engineering a roster that balanced two extremes, an unstoppable batting force and an immovable bowling object. The first half of that winning formula was a high-scoring offensive engine, optimized to take advantage of the batting-friendly boundaries at their home ground, the Chinnaswamy Stadium. Virat Kohli served as the central pillar of the batting order once again, crossing the 600-run mark for the season while averaging over 55. His consistency this year allowed him to cross a historic milestone, becoming the first player in history to score 9,000 career runs in the IPL. With Kohli anchoring the top order, overseas wicketkeeper Phil Salt had total freedom. Salt operated as an explosive power play weapon, consistently striking above 160. This chart illustrates the extreme offensive output created when you add designated finisher Tim David to the mix. His power pushed RCB to massive totals, including 250 against Chennai and 240 away in Mumbai. This relentless top-order pressure forced opposing bowling attacks into defensive errors, granting RCB a structural advantage before the second innings even began. But scoring big runs only matters if you can defend them. That brings us to the second pillar of this roster, a revamped, efficient pace bowling unit. Veteran swing specialist Bhuvaneshwar Kumar enjoyed a career renaissance this season. He claimed the purple cap with 24 wickets across 14 matches and crossed the 200-wicket milestone with clinical precision. Operating directly alongside him was Australian quick Josh Hazlewood. Hazlewood provided relentless pace and control from the opposite end to suffocate batters. Take a look at this graph tracking the fall of wickets against the Delhi Capitals. Hazlewood and Kumar triggered a collapse that reduced Delhi to 13 for 6 in the power play, the lowest score for that phase in IPL history. They ultimately skittled the Capitals for just 75 total runs, proving the bowling unit's ability to dismantle an entire lineup in minutes. This clinical defense created a trap for their opponents. RCB's massive batting targets became impossible to chase, while low targets became impossible to defend against them. Operating at these two strategic extremes requires a reliable middle order to act as the team's structural glue. Captain Rajat Patidar navigated those middle overs while balancing his leadership duties, successfully crossing 100 career IPL sixes. This deep bench strength allowed RCB to absorb major shocks, such as the season-ending finger injury to English all-rounder Jacob Bethel right before the playoffs. This flexible, resilient middle order was the safety net. It allowed the top-order batters and pace bowlers to attack without fear of a total collapse. RCB's first-place finish was the result of a meticulously engineered system where veteran discipline matched overseas firepower. Because they secured a top-2 finish, the math is in their favor. They have earned 2 separate chances to make it into the finals. Their immediate destination is Dharamshala, where they will clash with the Gujarat Titans in Qualifier 1. With a functioning system now proven, the only remaining challenge is whether any opponent can withstand their dual-sided pressure. They have evolved from a franchise searching for its identity into a juggernaut standing on the verge of the grand finale.